That was longly awaited. Salutations, little Martians. Okay, so I know I said that I was going to post every single week starting 2018, which I'm keeping to my word except this week. Or, well, it'd be last week when this goes out, but it's this week for me because I'm filming it that week. I had a series that. Blah, 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 blah. I have a series that I've been thinking about doing for a while because this was a huge part, one of the hugest parts of my life. I think there's like 4 major huge parts of my life that I will all tell story times about. Don't worry. I actually told a story time about one of them. It was when I went to see Shawn Mendes. So if you haven't seen that, you should go check it out. It's called My Mom Got Into a Fight at a Shawn Mendes concert. It was something. This is more of a lengthy one because it was over the course of a week, I think it was. I don't know how long I stayed there. If you couldn't read the title, it's about summer camp. And I want to turn this into a series because this was one of the huge parts of my life. It was one of the best moments of my life. And I just decided I'm going to break it into parts because it is very long to tell into one video. And I hope you guys are so excited for the series because I know I am. I'm glad to get this out there on my channel. And yeah, so I didn't post last week because I was kind of setting up how I want to do this series and when I want to post all the parts of it and what parts I want to put into what. So I'm going to start with the introduction today. Basically just how I got there and then what happened as soon as I got there. And then I think I'm going to stop it there because I don't want this video to be too long because this is just an introduction. Also, I don't know if you can tell the quality change, probably not, but I am filming on my MacBook instead of using my phone because I have a MacBook now. So yeah, so I can use blah, blah, blah. Cannot speak today. So I can use iMovie to edit, and I have a camera, but it's for some reason it won't. For some reason it won't turn on. And I've been trying. See, you can see the little green button and it won't go on. I have no idea what's wrong with it. I haven't used this thing in forever, so it's not broken. I mean, I might try changing the batteries, but I never used them, so I don't know. I'll figure out that later. But for now, I'm going to film on my Mac until I can either fix that or get a better camera because I don't really like that camera. Sorry, Mom. Get into the story. It has been 3 minutes and I haven't even gotten to the story yet. So, summer camp. It was the first time I've ever been to a summer camp. First time I've ever been, a stay-away summer camp. So, it was 6th grade. I remember the end of 6th grade, I didn't go the last day because of camp. So, I remember sitting in the room talking to my friend about camp because I was excited. It was my first time I was staying away from home, let alone a summer camp, and I really wanted to go back, but I never got to go back, which I don't know. I met a lot of friends there, and I feel bad because I think I gave one of. Oh, spoilers! Spoilers! That will be for the last video. I'll tell you what happened. I mean, nope, you'll find out. You'll find out when the last video comes out. So I remember it was raining that day. It was all gloomy and raining. And I remember sitting, this is such a weird detail I remember, but I remember sitting on my suitcase, looking down at the ground, and there was a bug crawling on the floor. And I remember thinking, I could squish that bug right now. But why would I squish that bug? Because that bug could live. That bug's life could end right now. I don't know. I'm weird. It was gloomy out, and I don't remember what we were waiting for. I think we were waiting for someone to pick us up, maybe? I don't know. I need to make friends. Every time I go somewhere, I have huge social anxiety. If you tell me to order something or talk to someone on the phone that's someone that's helping with something, I don't know, I will not do it. I will be too terrified to do it. If you tell me to order something on the phone, I will be too terrified. But for some reason, I don't know, it's just something about when I go somewhere, I just have to make friends. Does that make sense? I don't know. Saying that, and I remember sitting next to this girl, and I forgot her name, to be honest. I'm sorry. But I sat next to this girl, and this is the first girl, this is the first girl that I met at this summer camp, and I remember us just started to talk. I don't remember how we started talking, but I remember hoping she was going to be in my cabin, because it was split up into 4 cabins for the boys' side and the girls' side. Now, the girls' side was the girls' side was the Hopis, the Cherokees, the Winakis, and the Mohawks. I was a Wanaki and she was a Cherokee, which was upsetting because also they had 2 cabins for each and they were kind of split with the 2 groups. So the Cherokees and Hopis shared a cabin and the Wanakis and the Mohawks shared a cabin. Okay, yeah. It's not in the same group as me. It didn't matter though because I found more friends, but that's for later on times. So I remember sitting on the bus and they were singing like camp songs that I didn't know how to sing. So I was awkwardly sitting there enjoying it because I wanted to be part of something. So when we got there, again, it was still raining. So we all had to stand out in the field. We all had to stand out in the field in a circle with our groups. And I remember standing in that circle in the cold rain on a wet field and thinking, this is gonna be the moment I make some friends. I didn't make friends, but I sat there and I remember thinking that pretty much. The video was getting pretty long, which I did not want, but that's pretty much the introduction. I mean, it was a very short introduction, but it's an introduction. So basically, I met a girl that I forgot her name, and we did not, I mean, we talked once in a while, but we weren't completely friends. Now, I'm so excited to keep this series going. I hope you guys are excited because this is just the beginning of what I remember and what happened and how, it was a while ago. I mean, it was 6th grade, so I'm just excited. I remember a lot of details, but the beginning of when I first got there is kind of hazy. I don't know. But I have a lot of great memories from camp and when I went there and the things that happened after camp. Like, not after camp, but like after I got there and as we moved on. Which, I think the last story I'm going to tell, maybe, I still haven't really figured out the whole schedule on what I'm going to cut into pieces, which I'm going to try to keep on doing, which is why I didn't post. So I'm going to try to figure that out, and yeah, I think it's going to be the one that I want, the story part from this that I want to tell the most. So I don't know when I'm going to be posting the next part of this series, if you could call it a series. I'm so excited about this. I hope you guys are excited about it. I know I keep saying it, but it's like, camp was one of the hugest things in my life, and I made a lot of friends there, and a love interest, maybe? No, but for real, that's all I have for you guys this week. Like this video if you haven't yet, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Random Insecure Dancing! Bye guys!